Hey, what is up guys, Toshika here, bringing you another manga haul video. This is going to be a quick video. I only picked up like 8 volumes or 7 volumes of manga. Well, there's some omnibuses, so a little bit more than that. But yeah guys, don't expect another manga haul till probably the end of December or January, because I'm really just going to wait and buy a lot of shit on Right Stuff. Stuff that I'm missing, like I need to catch up with Terraform Mars, I need to finish up Stardust Crusaders, because I kind of fell off of that and didn't finish it. But yeah, let's get into the manga haul, guys. First, I'm going to show you guys the new shit that came out this week, or this month, I'm sorry. We have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable, Volume 3. I believe there's going to be a total of, I'm not even sure, I think there's like 16 volumes in this part. Something like that, something around that. And there's 2-in-1, so there should be only like 8 of these. It's been really fun. I'm on the second one currently. But yeah, JoJo's is really good. I really like this part thus far. And I've only read up to this part. I'm keeping up with the English releases, and I don't see myself trying to, surpass it, because I'm having fun. And that way, it keeps me wanting to buy them. The reason why I didn't finish Stardust Crusaders is because I actually started watching the anime, and that kind of deterred me. Another omnibus. These are all omnibuses, the new releases that I got. Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Edition, Volume 7. These are 1.5 volumes, so that's why it's pretty small for an omnibus. Really nice. This is one of my favorite shonen series of all time. I recently rewatched the anime. It was a fucking blast, and I would highly recommend picking these up. Simply because Full Metal Alchemist is fucking the GOAT of shonen. It's not my favorite shonen. I think that still has to go to Hunter x Hunter, but it is a close second. So yeah, these are 1.5 volumes. There's 27 volumes in all of Full Metal Alchemist, so I believe we're going to get around, don't know my exact math, I think we're going to get 17 or something like that, or maybe 18 of those. Berserk, Deluxe Edition. This is the 3rd one. I recently just finished the second one, the second Deluxe Edition, so I'm rereading Berserk. We're only getting 3 of these a year, guys. So if you remember correctly, I believe the first one we got was in March. And then we got one in the summer, and then we got one right now at the end of the year. And I believe they're going to continue with that cycle. So the next one, there's a big gap, about 5 months. The next one we're going to get is in March, and then in June or July, and then at the end of the year. So I'm taking it slow. Really feel like waiting, simply because I believe this isn't even the end of the Golden Age arc. So it's going to be it's not even the end of the Golden Age arc. So, kind of sucks, because this essentially leaves you on a cliffhanger, and then I won't be able to, read it, even though I've already read it, but to experience it till March, kind of dookie. But, yeah, really love those releases. One of my favorite releases this year. It's been so fucking good. And let's continue the omnibus, fucking hype train. We have Devilman. This is the second one. I bought the first one. I really enjoyed the series, and I really wanted to finish it, but, this volume was always really expensive on Amazon. It was I think it retails for about $30, and it wasn't dropping. It was like $25, and I was like, I don't really want to spend that much. And then finally, it dropped to like $15 or $16 this month. So I picked it up. Really great series. I haven't read this yet. I'm going to, but the first part was really good. And I'm assuming the second part is going to be good as well. The art is really old, because it's a really old series. But it's one of the GOATs. Heard the anime on Netflix was really good, so consider checking that out. If you remember, if you have watched the last video, this was $3.99 on Amazon, so I picked it up. It's fucking $4, and it's a vertical title, and it's really nice looking. And this is actually embossed, I guess. I don't know how the fuck you say it, but it sticks out a little bit. Junji Ito. Don't really have to say much there, right? Junji Ito. Some scary, creepy shit. Twisted shit. And the last 2 things. Apparently, I didn't have this. Magi. This is crazy. This is insane. Last volume. Been collecting the series for fucking years. I want to say it's been 5-6 years. It's crazy. It's insane. This just came out a few months ago. This means a lot, because I started collecting Magi, I believe it was already 4 or 5 volumes in, and I caught up to it, and then I kept with it for years. This This is an endearing part of my manga collection, and it means a lot. It's not my favorite shonen of all time. It's one of my favorites. It's in my top 10 shonen for sure, maybe even top 5. I love the world building. I love the world itself. I love the artwork. I love the spines. They're beautiful, and so are the covers. I don't really want to show much in here because a lot of spoilers, but we'll show some of the art because it's beautiful. Yeah, really touching. It's really insane, man. It's essentially like a lot of people have collected Toriko and that wrapped up, and imagine collecting all of that. This is like the first shonen that I have that was that long, and I actually stuck with it and completed it. It's crazy. Obviously, I'm caught up with Hunter x Hunter, but that's different because when I caught up with Hunter x Hunter, it was essentially almost like a finished series, and then all of a sudden we started getting new volumes. Pretty crazy, but yeah. I don't know. Let me know if you guys feel the same way. If like completing a long-running shonen means a lot to you. Here's another thing. I don't see myself doing this again. It's a lot of space. I don't really have the space at the moment. I don't see myself collecting shonen right now. I see myself kind of petering off of that. It's just too much. This was a really good 5 years of collecting shonen, but I think it's time to move on. It's time to continue with series that are shorter, series that are complete, because man, it's a lot of space. Maybe in the future, when I have my own house and whatnot, when I have my own room dedicated for manga, maybe I'll get back into shonen, but it's a lot of fucking space, guys. A lot of money too. Golden Kamuy, Volume 10. I'm a few volumes behind now. I think 13 is coming out. Really love this series. It's really good. Really historical and funny. Badass. Characters are awesome. Artwork is funny. Look at that. It's a pretty fucking hilarious series, guys. Really fun. Highly recommend that. But yeah, that's everything we picked up today, guys. Thank you guys for watching. New video after this one, maybe within a week. It's gonna be. I'm gonna start doing these series called Manga Hidden Gems because I think I'm gonna bring back the podcast because there is something that I really want to talk about. It has to do with the manga community, but it has to do with manga in general, and I think life in general, because I've been talking to different people, and the people that do YouTube videos, that they stop, and a lot of the times the reason why they stop is because they don't like manga at the moment, or they're just not into it. And I feel like when you do YouTube videos, it's because you're really into something, and that's why I feel like I've always taken breaks, and I see people taking breaks because manga is not capable of being your sole hobby, your sole entertainment. I just don't think so. I don't switch, but my phone actually ran out of memory. But what I was saying is, I don't think you can just ingest manga or digest manga and be happy with just that. You need to spread it out through a lot of other mediums, and sometimes, you know, you're not into manga. Sometimes you want to watch movies. Sometimes you want to do something else. And I just want to talk about that further because I felt like I was there, and now I'm more interested in manga, and I'm interested in finding hidden gems and sharing it with you guys. So expect videos like that in the future. But thank you guys for watching. I'm also reorganizing my shelves, so I'll probably make a video on that. Oof, look at that goodness. Later, guys.